Happy Wednesday. It's beautiful here today. I hope it's pretty where you're at. I have a lot of fun stuff to share with you. I have a link and a code that many of you have been asking for this month, and so I reached out and got it. So I have an active code for Riddle today. If you don't know what that is, hold tight. I'm gonna explain that to you, but many of you do because many of you have reached out to me asking about it. So we're gonna talk about that in just a second, but go ahead, hop on. Today was the first day of school here. I think they go to school entirely too early here. I know for me, when I was a kid, we didn't start school until after Labor Day, which is mostly, I feel like an East Coast thing, right? I don't know, maybe other states do it too, but I know I grew up in New Jersey and we always started school after Labor Day. Of course, we did go to school through the middle of June, so there was that. But personally, I would rather have August than June. Because here in Indiana, when you get out before Memorial Day, it still can be very cold and dreary and not very summer-like. So it is what it is. I think it has a lot to do with our sports schedule, to be honest with you, because sports starts so soon. School also has to start soon in order to get it all in. And because I absolutely think sports are vital to my boys, have been and are vital to my boys doing well in school. I'm here for it. So I am excited about football starting, although they're actually not even starting football for a couple of weeks. So I kind of feel like they could have waited on school. But that being said, Jack left for school this morning. Jack is our 15-year-old and he is a freshman in high school. He is our youngest. Our oldest, Silas, he's 20. He's going to be a sophomore and he heads out on Monday. And Lila, who is 18 and is going to be a freshman, she and I head out on Wednesday. Lila and Silas will be going to the same college. So life's about to slow down a little bit after next week, I feel like. I say that and then it probably won't, but it feels surreal that my youngest is in high school. And yet at the same time, I'm kind of like, oh dear God, my youngest is only in high school. like the way that my kids' ages worked out, Silas and Lila back to back did everything together. And now Jack, we have 4 years. Like I have to do this all over again. I'm like, and not only do we have to do it all over again, but we're doing it all over again with Jack. And he is a totally different kid. Especially from Silas. So it's like, I feel like I'm going in blind. I feel like I have no idea what I'm doing because he is just so different than Silas was that I don't have a clue what I'm doing or how to parent him. So we shall see. He and I made a promise to each other a couple weeks ago. We were sitting out on the front porch and we were kind of talking about the changes ahead, and this is going to be really hard on him. And hard on me, right? And so I said to him, let's make a promise to each other. I said, if you promise to not be a moody teenager, I will promise to not be a sad mom. So we shook on it. So, and then he said, also, I promise to bring my friends here if you promise to feed us. And I was like, done. Done. So we made 2 deals on our front porch a couple weeks ago. So I feel like we're off in the right direction. All right, hop on, hashtag hello gorgeous. I'm going to take my eye masks off. I always wear these under my eyes. I've had many of you reach out to me and say, are you not taking the collagen anymore? I am taking the collagen. My body is feeling the absence. Here's what happened. So I really screwed up my collagen order. I was not on subscription I hadn't been on subscription because I had a lot of boxes in stock at my house. So I wasn't on an actual subscription. And then I ran out. And then I thought I had placed an order for it. I didn't. And then I did it again. I didn't. And then I did it again. You guys, like if that is not perimenopause right there. 3 times I went and placed an order for collagen and didn't place the order for collagen and bought other things. What in the world? So I finally did place a 4th order of the collagen, and now it's stuck in the Indianapolis USPS abyss because I'm sorry if you work for the Indianapolis USPS, but it's awful, absolutely awful. And I'm not blaming any single one person, but the Indianapolis Postal Service has been terrible for over a year now. Like, it's just awful. I don't know I do know that they totally moved warehouses or something. I don't know, but we have lost so many things. In fact, one of the items, I earned a purse through Unique, through an advancement. It was a Prada purse. I think I told you guys about this. Not something I would ever personally purchase for myself, but very, very valuable, very, very expensive. USPS in Indianapolis lost it. Totally lost it. Praise God it wasn't my fault. But they eventually found it 6 weeks later. I mean, just crazy. So what was the point of all of that? I don't even know what I was, oh, my collagen. So it said my collagen was supposed to be here yesterday and it wasn't. And I desperately need it because now I've been going on a couple of weeks of not having it and I'm starting to really feel the difference in my skin, in my hair. I just need my collagen back. So hopefully it shows up today. So for those of you that have been asking, no, I have not stopped taking the collagen. I just really screwed up my order. Some of you can relate to that, right? Okay, so we're going to do another warehouse sale look. You guys have been killing the warehouse sale, like amazing. I'll just be really honest with you because I'm so proud. Like my community loves a good deal. I have like, our community has sold more in the warehouse sale than anyone else just because you guys love a good deal. I love it. It makes me proud. I'm like, yeah, my people like a good deal. So, keep shopping it. And remember, when you purchase 3 items that are a $20 retail value, that doesn't mean it has to be that on sale. Just it originally had to be $20. You're going to get a free setting powder brush. One of my favorite brushes. It's a must. Plus you get free shipping. So, I mean, it's so good. We're going to get to what today's bundle is, but I do want to show you my dress today. This is a favorite dress. It is lined. It has adjustable straps. It's a stretchy top. It's got a stretchy waist. It looks so good with a jean jacket for fall. It is unbelievably comfortable. I will tell you, my mother has this dress. She loves it. So for those of you that are like, oh, will that look good on me? I'm as old as your mom. Yes, my mom has it. She loves it. She actually sent me a picture of this dress. She was wearing it in her anniversary picture with my stepdad. I think she had like a little sweater on with it when they went out to dinner, or maybe it was a jean jacket, but it looked adorable on her. So, go get this. It sold out. It's back in stock and now it's discounted to $24. So cute. So cute. I had stopped wearing it because it had sold out, and every time I wear it, I get asked, where did you get that? And I always feel so bad when I'm wearing something and you guys ask where it's from and it's sold out. So I try not to do that. But now I'm so excited that I can wear it again because it's back and it's only $24. I'm wearing a size medium, so that should help. Go get it. It's so worth it, and it's definitely like color-wise a dress that will like transition into fall with, you know, you can even put boots on with it, with a jean jacket. So cute. So go grab that. Okay, before we get started on the warehouse sale, I gotta tell you, how many of you have been waiting for this code to return? Riddle is back. Riddle is one of the brands that I do not have an ongoing discount code with. In fact, for the most part, I won't work with brands that don't give me an ongoing discount code. I have been talking with them quite a bit about doing this with me because I feel like I get asked so often for a code. And the reason that I work with them anyway is because I truly love the product. I tried Riddle. I went to Asheville with a friend a couple of years ago and we were in a boutique. And you know how in boutiques they'll have like little perfumes up at the cash register? Well, my friend was checking out. So I was just like looking and I pulled this, it was called Nude Beach. And I pulled it out and I smelled it and I was like, oh my word. Somebody has figured out how to bottle summer. Like it is summer in a bottle. Ocean breeze, sand, coconuts, warmth, sunshine, vacation. This is what will happen when you put that, is what will come over you when you put this on. I'm not kidding. So I wore it, and all day long we're walking around Asheville and I kept saying to my friend, I'm like, Julie, I smell so good. Like, I cannot stop smelling myself. I smell so good. I went back to the boutique, bought it, and then immediately reached out to the company and was like, please give me a code. I have to share this with my community. I'm not a perfume girl. Like, I'm just not. I've never been impressed with perfumes. It's not something I've wanted to ever spend money on. I always feel like they never smell on me. I'm never like, oh, that's my scent, or I really like the scent of whatever. Like, Lila loves, like, she knows she loves vanilla scents. And like, I don't know what I like. Riddle. I like Riddle. So here's what's so cool. They give me such a good code. The comment links on Instagram or any comment on Facebook and you'll get a message from me. The code gives you 25% off, which is amazing. It is better than any deal that they give. But what's even more amazing, and I love that they do this, you can use it on the sample box. And the sample box is already a good price. And then you put 25% off on top of that. And it is amazing. So if you have not tried Riddle before, I highly recommend getting the sample box, because the little, there's a decent amount of perfume in there. And these are like pheromone perfumes. I love poppy. Now I've kind of figured out like what smells I like. And you can layer these. That's the other thing that's super cool, is you can layer these and like mix around scents and see what you like. Now I will tell you, the original is one of their pheromone scents, which means it actually like works with your own body's chemistry and it creates a scent that only will be on your body. Okay. We all have a scent like fingerprints that is completely different than anyone else's. And when you mix it with the original scent, it like gives you your own scent. But what's so cool about the original is you can layer it with other ones. It's just really neat. And I love smelling good now. It makes me happy. Okay. So the original will let you try all of them. There isn't one I don't like, to be honest. I think they smell amazing. I mean, I have my favorites, but this will help you choose your favorite. And then you can get, I don't ever get the big size bottle. You can go for it, get the big size bottle. But the little one lasts me forever. So, my code will give you 25% off. So if you already know what your scent is, go get your bottle. But if you haven't gotten the sample box yet, get the sample box. These are great gifts too. Like, to give the box as a gift. So good. I just absolutely love it. And I love that it's an oil. So you don't spray it. It's much more concentrated. So you don't need as much. And you just kind of I put it in all the places, you guys. All the places. I remember one time, I've told you this before, I was sitting in church and the lady that was sitting like behind me diagonal, halfway through the service, she's like, "Excuse me, what perfume are you wearing?" And I'm like, so in church, I turn, I'm like, "It's called Nude Beach." But it's just so good. So all that to say, Nude Beach is a limited edition scent. So they only bring it out in the summertime. And this is what they told me was this would likely be the last time that my code would be able to be used for Nude Beach. It's only good for 48 hours. And they said the next time I get a code, Nude Beach is more than likely not going to be on the website anymore. So if you want another Nude Beach and you might be running out, because I wear this all year long so that I can smell summer all year long, go get it. Did I sell you on that? Because I feel very passionate about it. Can you tell? On Instagram, comment links. On Facebook, any comment, you'll get a message from me and I will send you the links. Like I said, the Riddle code is only good for 48 hours. That's it. And then it goes away. And then I don't know when I get another one again. Trust me, I'm working with them on this, okay? They don't really work with very many social media influencers. I think I've only ever seen one other person share it. So they just don't have like a very solid affiliate program. They're great to work with, but I'm trying to get a permanent code. But until then, hurry up, go use it. Those of you that have messaged me, go use it, okay? Because it is the best deal that you'll get. They don't run a sale this good, all right? Okay, so we are doing warehouse sale today. So the very first link that you'll get is today's bundle that I put together of what I'm wearing today. The second link is just to the warehouse sale. Like all the items that are in the warehouse sale, you can check it out. So today's bundle, we're doing mattifying primer, bronzer, and blush. The blush is $7. This whole bundle is under $50. Under $50, you're saving $147 with this bundle, okay? It's so stupid. It's amazing. So You're going to get bronzer for $10, blush for $7, primer for $11, and then these eyeshadows are $4 each. Is that amazing? All right, but I do need you to be aware, they do not come in this case. They come in a little plastic case like this, which you can use. Or I found this on Amazon. It's a little, let me show you. Like you can put your eyeshadows on this. It's like $8. Okay. So if you want this, I included that link. Okay. So you can go grab it. It's super easy to travel with. So I just want to give you that heads up. Okay. So we're going to, did I already put primer on? Does anyone remember if I put primer on? I feel like I did, but I'm going to wait until one of you tells me if I did. This is what lives are like with someone in their 40s, right? Oh, Lord. We got to help each other out. Did I put primer on? All right. Someone said, I hope the sale runs through the end of August. I believe it is, but to be honest with you, many of the items are not going to last through the end of August. So a lot of stuff is going to sell out. Like that's the reality. Okay. Did I put primer on? No. Okay. Thank you, Kathy. What the heck? And if I did, oh well. All right, so we're adding a mattifying primer. This is only $11. This is part of my bundle that I created for you. But again, you can just go to the warehouse sale and make your own bundle. Free shipping. Anything $20 retail value or more is going to be, you're going to get a free setting powder brush when you choose 3 items. Okay, so we're going to use this palette, and it's like a peachy palette. I named it Peaches for Sale. Have you guys had summer peaches yet? We did last weekend and they were so good. It's very peachy, warm, but still neutral. So we're going to use the blending brush and we're going to use this color Impish. And this is going to be our transition color in the outer corner here. So just take that and blend it in. It's so pretty. Really warms up the eye. So just like that. Okay. Remember, I always do my eyes first because then I can go in and clean it up with my concealer. Okay. I am doing a live makeup. I'm doing someone's makeup live today, like in person. I think I told you in my last live. I don't do that anymore. I used to do it in the beginning to kind of get my name out there. I don't ever do live makeup lessons. I don't do wedding makeup anymore. It's just one of those things that I decided I didn't have to do anymore. And I don't like to be like stuck to a schedule, you know? And so, but I'm doing a pre-shower one for a wedding, for makeup, for a wedding. It is actually with my friend that I got the riddle with, my friend Julie. Her niece is getting married. And so she asked if I would be willing to do her makeup. And I said, for nobody else but you, yes. So they're coming over this afternoon and I'm gonna do a trial run. Okay, the next color we're using is Visionary, and this is kind of like a gold. It's so pretty. So we're just gonna tap that on the lid. I love this color. If you have blue eyes, it will really make your eyes pop. If you have green or brown eyes, it will bring out the gold flecks in your eye. It's such a pretty color and still remains really like neutral looking. So it doesn't look like too harsh or too bold. Just really, really pretty. Go back in with Impish. And that alone is just a really pretty daytime look. If we cleaned that up, it would be gorgeous. We're gonna add a little bit of another color to the outer corner just to give it some definition. But these eyeshadows are $4 each. Insane. Such a good deal. These powdered eyeshadows are honestly, they are the best eyeshadows I've ever tried. They are infused with primer, so they really stay well on your eyes. And they just give a really beautiful pigment and they last a long time. See how pretty that is? It's almost like a sunset on my eyes. All right. Just like that. Okay, then next, I cleaned all my brushes yesterday too, and I feel so put together. So put together. We're gonna use the crease brush, and we're gonna use the color Earthy. It's just like a really, they call it a pecan color. And we're gonna take that in the outer corner here. Just do like a little line right here, and then just kind of blend it in. And that's it. It's so pretty. So, so pretty. Okay, this side, same thing. Now also, I added the color Timid to this palette because I love this color. Is that Timid? Did I put the wrong color in? I did. Oops. No, I guess that's Timid. I added Timid to it. Timid is just a really great, like it would be a good lid color too for just a really, like a totally matte look. We're going to use it under the brow bone, but I added it just because it's a great color for any eye look. It's a good color to have. Okay, so we'll stop there for a second. We're going to use setting spray. Spray that on your ring finger. I'm also out of my Dermatology under eye corrector. That should also be coming today because it is also stuck in the Indianapolis USPS. Did other people say their cities are struggling too? Like it is honestly, it's an issue. It's so, I know like Lila, so Lila's shop is all but done now. And I know that they had so many issues this year with USPS and having to like actually refund people money because stuff didn't show up, and then stuff would show up like 6 weeks later. It was just a mess. Okay, so we're taking the concealer brush here. I did also put the link, I put the link for the magnetic eyeshadow palette and the concealer brush because that is not unique. Those are just items that I found that make my life easier. So you just do that and you clean up the eye and tap it out. Okay, and then you see I have a little bit in the corner here. We're just going to tap that down the side of my nose. There we go. Just like that. And then you can kind of blend it together. But you'll notice I did not add concealer directly under my eye. And that just brightens under the eye and it pulls the eye upward as well as just cleans up any eyeshadow that wasn't there before. Okay? All right. Yesterday was my day off and it was wonderful. Luke and I had a few hours together, just the two of us in the afternoon. Jack and Lila and Luke and I went out to lunch yesterday. We have a restaurant here in town that's there's a lake in town. And there's really only one restaurant on the lake, but they have a great like dock where you get to sit on the water. We hadn't done it all summer, so we got to do it yesterday. That was wonderful. I read yesterday. I really try on my days off. So as embarrassing as it is I think I've been doing it. It's been a little over a year now where I take all of Tuesday off. Like I don't answer messages. I don't post in stories. I don't create content. I just don't do work. And I really do try to like fill my day with things that, that bring me joy, that I really want to do. So not necessarily like chores, although I do some, like I cleaned up all my clothes yesterday. I try to clean up areas, like stuff like that to get me ready for the week. But I listen to an audiobook while I'm doing it. It was just so great. And I'm so thankful that I have made that a priority this year. I feel like it's made a huge difference in just my mental health. Okay. Don't forget the tanning mousse is part of this sale, the Whale House sale. It's only $15. The luxury body scrub is only $13. It's crazy, crazy ridiculous. Tanning mousse is such a good deal. You won't even find that price at like, a drugstore. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm doing the liquid foundation today. I've been really loving the liquid foundation. I don't know what it is with my skin recently. I've said this before. My skin changes on the daily. And right now, my skin is loving the liquid foundation. All right, so we spray the setting spray on top of our foundation and then tap it out with the kabuki brush. That really helps it stay better. It also helps it blend better. Okay. Someone just asked about eye bags and Botox. So I've said this before. Botox will not take away eye bags. In fact, you shouldn't even be doing Botox on your eyes. Anyone that is doing Botox on your eyes, I would seriously question them. Botox cannot be done under the eye. You can do some Botox here, but Botox can't be done under the eye, as well as your mouth. It shouldn't be done around your mouth either. Because what it does is it freezes the muscle, which means you would lose expression in your eyes, you would lose expression in your mouth. No good Botox injector will ever put it under your eye or around your mouth, okay? So just know that. So Botox is not the answer for under eye bags. I will say this, hydrate. I know that that seems so simple and simplistic, but so often some of the answers for our skin issues and makeup issues are very simplistic. Like taking a kabuki brush and tapping your foundation out rather than swirling it or swiping it makes a huge difference in the way that your foundation looks. It seems so simplistic, but I'm telling you it does. Hydrating, drinking water. So much of your fine lines, I promise you, and I don't care how old you are, so much of the fine lines that you see are most often a result of dehydration. Like that is how your body shows that it's dehydrated. It makes sense, right? It kind of shrivels up. Your cells shrivel up. Hydrate. So drink more water. That is going to help a lot. Obviously, sleep, good sleep, 8 hours of sleep. If you need a good sleep supplement, my Shala supplements, I did put the link for that. Take Relax. You guys, I forgot to take it the other night, and I have an Aura ring. A lot of people have asked me if I like the Aura ring. It was given to me as a gift. I use it, and I do look at it, and I like the information. Is it worth the money that it is? In my opinion, no, it's not. So if you needed someone to help you with that. However, it does tell me about my sleep every night. And I forgot to take my Relax supplements. I don't know. I just, forgot. I don't know what happened. My sleep score was 70, which is like fair. You could see that I didn't sleep deep and I woke up several times. It took me a little bit to get back to sleep. And then the next night when I did take it, my sleep score was 90 and optimal. So it really does. I was like, whoa, that's really neat. I even screenshot it so that I could see it. It does make a difference. It makes a big difference. So good sleep makes a big difference. The other thing are the eye masks. The eye masks worn over time will absolutely help with bags under the eyes. So give those a try if you haven't done that yet. All right. Okay, so we've tapped it all out. Like I said, the liquid foundation is just working really, really well for me right now. Ask me next week and I'll probably be using a different foundation. And that's just like kind of where, I'm at in life right now, and my skin is constantly changing. So I like to have a couple of different options with foundation. Some times of the month, my skin is super dry, and then hormones change and my skin gets really oily. So I do like to change up which foundation I wear. And like I said, right now, the liquid foundation is just working really well for my skin. So if all of a sudden you're like, oh my gosh, my foundation, it doesn't work anymore. They must have changed it. No, it's probably just that your skin has fluctuated, and it's good to have a couple of options where your foundation is concerned. Nothing's changed with the formulations, just your skin's changed. Okay. All right, so now I'm gonna take, I have Timid in here, and we're gonna use that under the brow here. Blend that out. There we go. That just softens it and kind of keeps that brow nice and lifted. All right, and then I'm gonna take a little bit of that pecan color and just come under the eye. Just like that. Doesn't it look like a sunset? So pretty, and they are 70% off, so $4 each. Somebody just said, I'm 74. I can tell you that the Uplift oil is absolutely amazing for crepey under eyes. This is very true. The Uplift oil, so good. I also believe that that's probably in a package that I just ordered as well. I'm telling you, my orders have been all over the place this summer. Ugh, I don't know what my problem is. Okay, so we're going to now use, so in our bundle that I created for you today, you're going to get this eyeshadow palette, all 4 colors, they're $4 each. Now the actual palette doesn't come with it. They come in these little plastic containers, but I did give you a link for a palette that you can add colors to. It's less than I think it's $8. So you can grab this if you want to. So you're going to get the $4 eyeshadows. You're going to get the $10 bronzer. So we're going to use the color Light. And I recommend this color for almost everyone. I just think it's perfect. It looks so natural. Just kind of tap that in. Just like that. So when you comment links on Instagram or any comment on Facebook, you'll get a message from me asking if you want the links for today. So just say yes to that. The first link will be today's look, like what I'm creating here. The second link will just be the warehouse sale. So you can just see all the products that are on sale and shop how you want. Like the tanning will be on there, the body scrub, mascara, all the things. And then the Riddle perfume oil code. So I do have that. That's good for 48 hours. That is up there. Hey June is also doing a huge clearance sale. In fact, my mom messaged me yesterday because she's in New Jersey for the summer. And they're coming here next Tuesday to say goodbye to Lila. They're driving here to see her before she leaves. And she's like, I had a bunch of Hey June stuff sent to your house because I couldn't pass up the sale. So it's really, really good. I actually personally probably need to take a look at it and maybe see some things that I don't have yet. Of course, I think I probably have every piece of jewelry that they make. All right, next is this blush. This was the most popular color. It's called Sisterly. The reason it's so popular is because it's very natural blush, but it also has some like gold flecks in it. It's $7. It's crazy. And this is part of my bundle today. So the bundle includes the mattifying primer, the $4 eyeshadow palette that I used today, the $10 bronzer, and the $7 blush. You will get free shipping and you will also get a free setting powder brush. The whole bundle is less than $50 and you get free shipping. And you're saving $147. It's insane. I've loved having some of you message me and tell me how much you've saved during the sale. It makes me so happy. I love it. Okay. We're going to use setting powder now. So in the bundle, you will, and of course you can add the setting powder if you want, but you're going to get the setting powder brush for free. And if you already have one, that's fine. Guess what? Me too. I love having more than one brush. Means I don't have to wash my brushes quite as often. Or you have one already packed in a travel bag that, you know, just stays packed. Okay. There we go. So pretty. I love it. And now we're going to use just a little bit of blushing highlight. Just like that. Isn't that pretty? I love highlight. I have to stop myself from using too much or I end up looking like a glazed donut, but I just love it so much. All right. Okay. All right, let's spray. And now we will use some, I'll go ahead and use Quadra. Quadra is also part of the warehouse sale. It is discounted. And I know a lot of you wait for a deal on Quadra because it is so good. So Quadra is not just a mascara. Quadra is a lash serum first and then a mascara. And it is a tubing mascara, which means that you will see length immediately because a tubing mascara actually kind of wraps around your lash and elongates it. In fact, when you remove it, it kind of comes off in like tubes. It's crazy. It's so weird. But that also means it does not like smudge like a regular mascara. So if you're someone that struggles with your mascara kind of smudging under your eyes, Quadra won't do that. But also, to really benefit from the lash serum that's in this, you want to use it every day for like 90 days. And for me, what it really did was it filled my lashes back out. It's pretty awesome. Quadra is, I would say, most people's favorite mascara. It's my mom's favorite. It's Lila's favorite. I love it. I mean, you guys know I'm a little partial to 4D, but that's just because I was a part of the whole launching of it. But I will tell you, I did get to be a part of the team that created Quadra. And I remember them giving us 2 different mascara. It was the same formula, but 2 different wands. And there was 5 of us on the team. We really liked both wands. And so we were like, is there any way to somehow use both? And so what they did was they put the silicones on one side and the wire on the other. So you get 2 types of wands in one. It's pretty cool. And like the wire like kind of makes them fluffy, and then the silicone separates all the lashes, and you just get amazing length out of it. So this is part of the warehouse sale as well. Pretty cool. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so now we'll do the bottom. And I did get a little mascara on the bottom. Remember, when your mascara gets on your skin, let it dry. And then you can go in with a spoolie or a Q-tip and just kind of wipe it off. Don't try to wipe mascara off of your skin right after it happens. Let it dry. I know that is kind of counterintuitive. Like once it dries, it won't come off, but it actually will flake off of your skin once it dries. Okay. Doesn't that just like pull the whole eye look in together? All right. Lips wise, I didn't really, let's see, we're going to use Patience. Patience is also part of the sale. There you go. This is my favorite lip liner color, and it's actually part of the warehouse sale, but it's just this shade. Some of the products, it is by shade and not by product, if that makes sense. And then look, my Luxe lip gloss is so empty right now. Ooh, just made a mess there. And Luxe lip gloss is also part of the warehouse sale. Isn't that pretty? Luxe was one of my very first items that I ever got from Younique. I first tried the mascara and then I tried Luxe lip gloss. I love it. All right, let's do one more spray. So don't forget, in my bundle today, you're gonna get this full eyeshadow palette, all 4 colors. They're $4 each. The actual palette doesn't come with it, but I did put a link for like an $8 palette that you can put your eyeshadows in if you want to do that. You're going to get the palette, the $7 blush, the $10 bronzer, the $11 mattifying primer, under $50, free shipping, and you're going to get the free setting powder brush. Isn't that like amazing? You'll be saving $147 with this bundle. It's crazy. But then the second link that you'll get from me is just to the warehouse sale. So you can go shop, you know, the items that you want. If you want to grab the tanning or the body scrub or Quadra or the Patience lip liner, that's part of the warehouse sale. So on Instagram, comment links. On Facebook, any comment, you'll get a message asking if you want the links for today. Don't forget, Hey June is doing a huge clearance sale. I put that link for you. Riddle, I only get a code every so often, and I only get it for 48 hours. This is the last time I'll have a code that you can use on Nude Beach. Nude Beach will be going away. It is literally, it's summer in a bottle. It is sunshine. It is ocean breeze. It is sand between your toes. It is coconut pina coladas. It is literally, it's palm trees blowing in the wind. Like you will, I love how scents can do that. And this scent literally transports you to vacation. It's so good. So if you haven't tried Nude Beach yet, go try it. My code is awesome. It's better than any sale that they offer. But if you haven't tried Riddle at all, I highly recommend getting the sample box. I'm trying to think, I think you get like $10 off. So it ends up being like $30 for the whole sample box, and you get to try all of them. And they layer and they smell so good. Okay. So go check that out. The dress is on clearance. It was out of stock, and it is one of my favorites for this summer. It is $24, and it's so good. My mom actually just got this, and she loves it. It looks really good with a jean jacket too, so it transitions well for fall. So go grab this, $24. I'm wearing a size medium. So let me know if you have any questions. Don't forget Instagram comment links, Facebook, any comment, you'll get a message asking if you want the links for today. Go shop the warehouse sale. Like I said, this community are the #1 shoppers of the warehouse sale right now. Like, what the heck? I love it. I'm like, that just shows me that my people like a good deal. I'm right there with you. So I hope that you find some really good things. And if you save like a ton of money, let me know how much you saved. I love seeing that. I had someone message me yesterday say, I saved $229. I'm like, I know, it's crazy. All right. Let's see. Oh, good. Someone just said, I just used your code and I stacked it on top of the Nude Beach. Good. It is so good. If you love like summertime scents, it's amazing. All right. You guys have a fabulous day, and I will be back live again on Friday, but I'll have lots to share with you between now and then too. So make sure you're following along in my stories. Bye.